I am a big believer in data, not that and also having good data when we make decisions. But that's not the only factor that goes into decisions. So 30 years ago, I was working at another organization, and I was asked to compile what's called an environmental scan. And at that time, there was really no resource, what I would say, on the economic and social conditions that was compiled in one place. So, and this predates personal computers, I went to Calvin College, a local private college here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. They have an exceptional, at that time, and I'm sure now, an exceptional library of resources that frankly is at a graduate level, not just undergraduate. And I poured through every reference book I could get my hands on for 2 weeks, from the Michigan Statistical Abstract to census data, whatever, and came back to the office and drew up a report that I still have and am amused by now, something called the What Lies Ahead, an environmental scan of Kent County. And drew graphs and a pie graph with a bottom of a glass, and all that. Well, I thought to myself, this is crazy. There needs to be, we have business data, we can have housing starts, the da-da-da-da-da. Why can't we have data in one place and social conditions, and so that we can grab hold of that? Well, fast forward to the Center for Philanthropy was here at Grand Valley, and in its early days, started to talk to a number of people who served as directors. And it wasn't until Donna Van Iwerden, who was the executive director of the Johnson Center for Philanthropy at the time, in the late 1990s, along with Margaret Sellers Walker, who was a leader in the center at that time, of talking and talking and talking. My vision was, I want to be able to sit in front of a corporate CEO and to make the case for the impact that a grant could make. Not necessarily for fundraising, but to get their involvement. And then to be able to move that community needle on a particular issue. And thus was created ultimately the Community Research Institute. Today, it is really emerging as not only a local data provider, a statewide provider, and I think it's got the attention of folks at the national level as well. It is a factor in many discussions around this community in terms of partnering perhaps with other research entities and really providing, I think, greater strength in particular issue areas and topical areas. It is now a resource that not only are we using in terms of information and data, we are also starting a collective impact effort here in Kent County, and the Community Research Institute is an integral part of that so that we know how are we doing. I also was a big believer, and still am, that the work of research, data analyzing, and all of that did not belong at the Grand Rapids Community Foundation. It is the work of a university. The Grand Valley State University's stature has grown tremendously, and it will continue to grow. Research people are snobs, and they like the names of Stanford, Harvard. Well, I add to that Grand Valley State University. So I am a big believer in the effectiveness of the center. The center is work with the Community Research Institute, and I will tell you, there are really people not only in our community but throughout the state that really appreciate this work as well.